Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for August 30th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Pisces, the tides are shifting, and you can almost feel the momentum building around you like a current pulling you forward. The cosmos is aligning in ways that push you to stop resisting what's already been set in motion. With Neptune stirring in your sign and Mars charging through your zone of partnerships, there's this dual pull between surrender and action. You're being asked to let go of what's heavy while still daring to take bold steps where new opportunities arise. It's like standing at the edge of the ocean. You can either cling to the shore or trust the waves to carry you towards something far greater than what you've known. Emotionally, you've been riding a storm that hasn't always felt fair. Old wounds, disappointments, and lingering attachments have weighed you down, and there's this temptation to keep analyzing why things didn't go as planned. But the energy today makes it crystal clear. Closure doesn't come from explanations. It comes from release. The stars are urging you to stop pushing against what isn't working and allow yourself to breathe into the unknown. This doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting that space created by endings will soon be filled with brighter beginnings. Every tear, every heartbreak, every unanswered question has been pruning you for the right kind of love and connection. And speaking of love, this is where the cosmic story gets intriguing. You're standing between two different kinds of energies. One tied to someone who has circled back in and out of your life, carrying charm but also inconsistency, and another connected to a figure who represents depth, stability, and real commitment. The universe is practically holding up a neon sign saying, if you want new outcomes, you have to choose differently. There's a call to honor your worth by letting go of anyone who treated you as an option and opening the door to someone who sees you as the choice. If you've been caught in the push and pull of waiting for a person to change, consider this your sign that the new energy entering your orbit is the one that can actually grow with you. Love doesn't have to be complicated, and today you're reminded that what's meant for you will feel natural, steady, and safe. For single Pisces, the vibe is just as powerful, but carries a twist. There's freedom here, almost a rebellious streak that says, I don't need a relationship to define me right now. Your focus is on enjoying your independence, nurturing your creativity, and chasing after personal goals that light you up. If love shows up, it'll have to be easy. No games, no chaos, no energy drain. The kind of connections that resonate now are with people who spark curiosity, bring laughter, and share your vision for growth, even if it's just in the form of new friendships that slowly evolve into something deeper. The beauty is that by not forcing it, you may just stumble into someone who feels like the perfect surprise. On the career front, the stars are setting the stage for breakthroughs. Any delays with paperwork, contracts, or approvals that have been hanging over your head are finally loosening their grip. You're stepping into territory where deals can be signed, commitments made, and financial rewards earned. The energy of justice is on your side, bringing a sense of divine balance. It's like the universe is paying you back for the times you kept pushing without seeing results. A big green light flashes now, and you're encouraged to take action, whether that means finalizing agreements, pitching your ideas, or stepping up for the role that feels like your next leap forward. The momentum here is undeniable, and the opportunities have long-term potential. Money also feels steadier, though not without its lessons. You're being reminded that abundance flows when you're aligned, not when you're clinging out of fear. That contract, that financial settlement, or that new opportunity tied to your work could finally ease some stress that's been eating at you. Keep your eyes open for ways to diversify or expand, because new streams of income are within reach if you're willing to explore something different. It's all about playing the long game and trusting that each step forward is carving out a foundation for greater security. Spiritually, this is a week where your intuition is off the charts. The universe is practically whispering in your ear, guiding you toward the right choices if you're willing to listen. Signs and synchronicities will be everywhere. Random conversations, recurring numbers, vivid dreams. Trust them. Don't brush off that inner knowing just because logic doesn't have the full explanation yet. Your gift right now is being able to sense what's real and what's just noise, and that clarity can make all the difference in where you place your energy. Meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in stillness could unlock insights that help you navigate decisions with more confidence than you thought possible. Even socially, the mood feels lighter than it has in a while. You're being drawn toward people who celebrate you rather than drain you, and gatherings or casual conversations could lift your spirit in surprising ways. There's a reminder here: not everyone has to be part of your inner circle, but the ones who truly love you deserve more of your time and energy. Prioritize community over chaos, quality over quantity. That's where your soul feels the richest. Health-wise, the cosmic nudge is clear. Listen to your body before it forces you to slow down. Stress may have been lingering in the background, manifesting as fatigue, tension, or even restless sleep. The good news is that this is the perfect moment to reset, whether through gentle exercise, cleaner routines, or simply cutting back on overstimulation. Small adjustments can yield big results, and your energy will feel sharper when you honor your physical needs as much as your emotional ones. Overall, Pisces, the message today is unmistakable. Flow with the current, don't fight it. Release what doesn't serve, open your arms to what's new, and trust your intuition to guide you into spaces that match your worth. You're entering a cycle where love, work, and personal growth all expand in meaningful ways, but only if you let go of the resistance. The universe isn't asking you to do more, it's asking you to allow. And in that surrender, magic happens. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Pisces, the energy surrounding you is luminous yet charged with intensity. You are stepping into a moment where your inner strength, faith, and sensitivity merge to create powerful outcomes. This reading reveals 8 distinct tarot cards that weave together a story of personal empowerment, emotional transformation, and profound spiritual alignment. Let's explore what each card unveils for you today. Card 1, the Magician. The Magician opens your reading with a clear message. You hold the tools, resources, and spiritual gifts to shape your reality. For Pisces, who often doubts their own power, this card reminds you that manifestation begins with faith in yourself. Your thoughts today are charged with creative energy, and whatever you visualize can begin to take form. Trust in your words and intentions, as they are carrying unusual weight at this time. Card 2, the Strength. Strength arrives to affirm your resilience and courage. For Pisces, whose heart is tender and compassionate, this card speaks of your ability to tame inner fears without force, using compassion instead of control. People around you may challenge your peace, but your quiet confidence will silence opposition. You are learning that your sensitivity is not weakness, it is your greatest weapon. Card 3, the Lovers. The Lovers highlight the emotional core of today's reading. There is someone deeply captivated by you, perhaps even obsessed, yet afraid of rejection. This card suggests choices in love, between indulging pride and opening to vulnerability. For Pisces, the lesson is to honor your own needs while recognizing the magnetic pull of genuine connection. Love may feel hidden or secretive, but its presence is undeniable. Card 4, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man reflects the feeling that something in your life is suspended, as if hanging by a thread. For Pisces, this pause is not punishment, it is preparation. Solutions to old problems are on their way, but patience is required. This card teaches surrender. By letting go of urgency, you allow divine timing to unfold. Even if circumstances seem stagnant, unseen forces are moving pieces into place for your benefit. Card 5, the Tower. The Tower signals sudden transformation. A shift in career, home, or personal projects may come abruptly, shaking your comfort zone. While this might feel disruptive at first, Pisces, remember that your soul has been calling for renewal. The Tower clears what no longer serves, making space for the blessings you've long awaited. Trust that these changes, however intense, are divinely orchestrated. Card 6, the Star. The Star follows as a beacon of hope. After challenges and heartbreak, This card shines with healing and inspiration. For Pisces, the star reveals divine protection and a reminder that your spirit is being restored. It also points to an Aquarian influence or someone who carries healing energy into your life. Where there was once confusion, clarity begins to appear, offering you emotional relief and renewed optimism. Card 7. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords shows that hidden worries may be keeping you awake at night. Whether these are family concerns, financial stress, or unresolved matters of the heart, this card acknowledges your anxiety. However, Pisces, it also reminds you that most fears are magnified in your mind and will soon find resolution. You are urged to release overthinking and trust that divine intervention is working behind the scenes. Card 8. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups closes your spread with a romantic and deeply emotional energy. This figure represents someone drawn irresistibly to your light, ready to express feelings that have long been hidden. For Pisces, this card symbolizes not only incoming love, but also your own journey towards self-love. It encourages you to follow your heart's calling, even if it leads you into unfamiliar territory. Emotional fulfillment is approaching, carried on sincere gestures and heartfelt words. In today's reading, the 8 cards weave a powerful narrative of transformation and empowerment. The Magician and Strength remind you of your inner authority and courage, while the Lovers and Knight of Cups highlight the magnetic pull of love and emotional connection. The Hanged Man and the Tower reveal that though some matters feel suspended, sudden change will soon propel you forward. The Star offers hope and spiritual healing, while the Nine of Swords validates your worries, but assures their resolution. Collectively, these cards show that Pisces is stepping into a phase of emotional depth, spiritual power, and meaningful transformation. By embracing faith and trusting divine timing, you are aligning with a future where love, healing, and opportunity converge beautifully. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Pisces, your financial energy opens with the essence of the Magician. This card tells you that you already have everything you need to generate prosperity. Even if your bank account or current opportunities do not reflect abundance right now, your mindset and creative skills are magnetic. The Magician reminds you that small, intentional actions, like visualizing your goals, keeping track of your spending, or pitching a new idea, can snowball into real opportunities for growth. At the same time, the Hanged Man suggests that part of your financial world may feel as though it is on pause. Perhaps you are waiting for an approval, an investment to mature, or even for clarity about your next step. This waiting period is not wasted time. Rather, it is a gestation phase where unseen forces are aligning on your behalf. Use this pause to shift perspective and plan more strategically instead of rushing. The presence of the Tower warns of a sudden shakeup in your material world. This could look like an unexpected expense, a surprising career change, or the collapse of something you thought was stable. While it may feel jarring, the Tower ultimately clears the way for new opportunities. It is often the universe's way of removing a false foundation so that you can rebuild something stronger, more authentic, and more profitable. Balancing this, the Star brings hope and a sense of renewal in financial matters. Even if you felt drained or uncertain about your path, this card signals a breakthrough. It could be a supportive mentor, an unexpected solution, or simply the arrival of new optimism. The Star is the card of healing, reminding you that your luck is not gone. It is simply being restored in divine timing. Today, luck is not about chance, but alignment. Pay attention to synchronicities, perhaps a conversation that inspires an idea or a sudden invitation to collaborate. These small signs are guiding you toward abundance. Keep faith in your ability to attract prosperity, even if the road bends unexpectedly. Finally, trust that your resilience is your hidden wealth. Financial independence and stability will come not through shortcuts, but through the quiet power of your determination, patience, and vision. Luck is on your side when you remain faithful to your values and flexible in the face of change. The tarot gives you your lucky number: Your lucky numbers for August 30th are 10, 22, 40, 51, 62, 77. Daily love. In matters of the heart, the Lover shines as your guiding card today. It reveals not only attraction but also the challenge of making choices in love. Someone may be deeply captivated by you, unable to release the thought of your presence, yet fear keeps them hesitant. You, too, may feel caught between vulnerability and self-protection. The Lovers urge you to listen carefully to your heart's truth without letting pride or fear interfere. The arrival of the Knight of Cups adds romance and movement to your story. This figure embodies someone approaching with tenderness, charm, and sincerity. It might be an admirer revealing their feelings, or a reconnection with someone who once held back. Regardless, this card brings emotional gestures, texts, calls, confessions that remind you of love's sweetness. The Magician again plays a role here, but in romance it highlights your ability to magnetize attention without even trying. Your energy, creativity, and aura are captivating others, creating an air of mystery. This can make potential partners feel both enchanted and intimidated. Love is circling you, Pisces, and your role is to channel it consciously rather than unconsciously. With the Star, healing is intertwined with love. Past heartbreaks or disappointments may still echo in your memory, but this card shows that you are in a stage of renewal. If a new person arrives, it will feel like a breath of fresh air, gentle, honest, and uplifting. If you are in a relationship, the Star softens conflicts and helps restore emotional balance. Still, the lingering shadow of pride appears. You and someone else may be mirroring each other's hesitation, each waiting for the other to take the first step. This dance of distance creates tension, but beneath it lies undeniable attraction. Sometimes the bravest move is to break the silence with honesty. Overall, today's love energy carries themes of obsession, magnetism, and eventual openness. Love does not need to be rushed. It will unfold with divine timing. But one thing is clear, you are irresistible at this moment, and your energy is awakening hidden emotions in someone who cannot ignore you. At work, in your career, the Tower is the card to watch. Unexpected shifts may ripple through your professional life, changes in leadership, sudden opportunities, or the ending of a project. While this can initially unsettle you, remember that the Tower's purpose is not destruction for its own sake, but the clearing of paths that no longer serve you. What falls away now is not meant to sustain you. Paired with the Magician, this upheaval reveals your true potential. While others may crumble under pressure, you have the creativity and adaptability to rebuild. This card suggests you are entering a stage where your unique skills, be it communication, imagination, or emotional intelligence, will place you in the spotlight. Colleagues and superiors notice your resourcefulness more than you realize. Strength also emerges in the workplace, reminding you that success does not come from aggression but from calm resilience. Your quiet determination and ability to diffuse tension will become invaluable today. If conflict arises, you will resolve it not through force, but through patience and inner steadiness. The Hanged Man shows delays in projects or goals. While you may feel frustrated waiting for approvals or decisions, this card invites you to change your perspective. Instead of seeing this as wasted time, use it to reevaluate strategies. Sometimes, being forced to pause allows you to notice details or opportunities you would have otherwise overlooked. There is also a spiritual undertone in your professional path. The card suggests that your career is not just about material gain, but about alignment with purpose. What you do today sets the stage for greater meaning and impact in your work. Ultimately, while the day may bring unexpected challenges, it also positions you to demonstrate your creativity, resilience, and leadership. Trust that any disruption is temporary and that your adaptability will transform obstacles into stepping stones. Health. When it comes to health, the Nine of Swords points directly to mental and emotional strain. Sleepless nights, worry, or anxiety may have been affecting your well-being. This card urges you not to let stress overwhelm you. Sometimes, the fears in your mind are heavier than reality itself. Learning to release what you cannot control will improve both your rest and your energy levels. Strength again reinforces the theme of resilience. Health for you now is not about rigid control, but about gentle discipline. Whether it's exercise, diet, or mindfulness, consistent small actions will keep your body and spirit strong. This card encourages compassion toward yourself, rather than harsh criticism. The star offers hope and recovery. If you have been ill or feeling drained, this card promises renewal. Healing may come through both conventional and holistic means: hydration, meditation, time in nature, or therapy. It reminds you that optimism and gratitude are medicine for the spirit, which in turn nurtures the body. The Hangman's energy suggests you may need to pause or slow down for your health. Rest, recovery, or even a shift in perspective about self-care is required. Overworking or pushing yourself beyond your limits will only deepen fatigue. Instead, find balance in stillness. Today also carries a message about spiritual health. Practices such as prayer, meditation, or mindful breathing can ground you and reduce anxiety. Your sensitivity to energy is high, therefore, environments and people you surround yourself with strongly affect your well-being. In short, health improvements will come as you honor both body and mind. Stress management, balanced routines, and a mindset of compassion toward yourself will help you sustain your energy. Healing is not only possible, it is already underway. Family and friends. In family matters, the Lover's card suggests that unity and choices play a central role. Bonds within your household may feel both tender and complex, requiring honest communication. Decisions that involve the entire family may surface, such as living arrangements, shared responsibilities, or financial support. Choosing with love and fairness ensures harmony. The Hanged Man indicates that some family dynamics may be in suspension. Perhaps there's a misunderstanding, a delay in reconciliation, or simply a lack of progress in resolving an issue. Patience is key here. Time will bring new understanding, but for now, avoid pushing for quick fixes. The Nine of Swords reveals hidden concerns affecting family life. Someone close to you may be carrying silent burdens, or you may be the one holding worries about loved ones. Sleepless nights or heavy thoughts within the family sphere reflect the need for open dialogue. Remember, sharing fears often lessens their weight. The star adds light to this area, showing that healing is on the horizon. Broken relationships or past disagreements have the potential to mend. The energy of hope, forgiveness, and renewal is present. Even if bonds feel strained, healing waters are beginning to flow. Family today requires gentle listening and patience. Avoid judgment or assumptions, as appearances may hide deeper truths. A kind word or gesture can spark the restoration of trust. Ultimately, your role within family life is as a healer and harmonizer. By modeling patience and empathy, you inspire others to soften and reconnect. Your presence creates safety, reminding loved ones that despite challenges, love is still the strongest bond. Compatibility. In compatibility, the Lover shows your strongest connections are with those who reflect emotional honesty. With fellow water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the depth of feeling is unmatched. These signs understand your moods and dreams instinctively, creating bonds that feel spiritual and timeless. The Knight of Cups reveals romance with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. While the passion is intense, pride or impulsiveness can complicate matters. Fire signs bring excitement and obsession, but both sides must learn balance to avoid power struggles. With earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, compatibility offers stability. These partners ground your emotions and bring reliability to your life. Yet, the slower pace of Earth may sometimes frustrate your need for magic and flow. Patience and compromise build lasting bonds here. The star emphasizes your affinity with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These connections feel inspiring, intellectual, and healing. Air brings fresh perspectives and encourages you to dream bigger. However, distance or inconsistency may occasionally create doubts. Compatibility today is less about zodiac labels and more about shared energy. Those who encourage your faith, nurture your creativity, and respect your emotions will thrive in your orbit. Overall, you are most magnetic now, drawing in a range of personalities. What matters is not the sign itself, but how the individual mirrors your values of compassion, faith, and emotional honesty. Your lucky color today. Turquoise is your color of the day. It represents clarity, healing, and creative flow, echoing the energy of the star. Wearing or visualizing turquoise helps calm your mind, balance emotions, and attract harmony into your surroundings. The phrase of the day. Faith turns silence into music and delay into divine timing. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.